Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kristaps Porzingis.
A nice shot by Porzingis.
Now this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Fox with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Fox with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Spurs. That one drops for him.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Step an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Spurs should get in their first free throw this game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Champagne shooting one.
Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Shot by Champagne, no good. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Porzingis high post from 12 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Wembanyama up top. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Butler. Right side Curry. Green, the screen. Over in the corner, Porzingis. With the drive, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Wow, Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor, gets right to the cup.
There's a screen. Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. It's all knotted up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Green, the screen. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
Back to Fox. To the inside. Champagne. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Payton to the middle. Here's Santos. Good defense by Wembanyama. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Podziemski with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Connects from three-point range.
Golden State.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
San Antonio making a switch here.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Back to Harper.
Keldon Johnson.
Nasty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you've got to be willing to sit down on the pump fakes of Al Horford. He does an extraordinary job getting the defense to commit.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That shot is off. To the paint. Back to Cornette. Johnson right side. Harper in the corner. Good on the triple. Harper's got 5.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
The Warriors. 18.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Inside. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. Here's Melton. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Launches it. And it's Al Horford with a 3. Horford's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. And Fox gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Warriors leading by 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Podziemski on the wing. Golden State moving it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
San Antonio ball. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 20.
And San Antonio has possession. Outside, Fox. Baseline jumper. Here's Cornette. Al Horford with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. 3-point lead. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Pass to Johnson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Horford inside the line. Here's Butler. That's tipped. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Horford, no luck. A pass to Fox. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Santos. Trains it from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Harper. 5 points in the game.
Well, Harper is such a good finisher in there. You almost have to foul him to stop him, and that sometimes doesn't work.
It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw, good. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 5.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Curry gets it to drop over the D.
Boy, such creativity. Even when the defense is on him, Steph Curry will find a way.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Vassell. Rebound by Butler. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Santos. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Now Vassell. Here's Castle. He's defended by Podziemski. Back to Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Here's Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the left wing. Pass to Champagnie. The putback. High over the top. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Goes up. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Tie game in San Antonio. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. To the inside. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
Back to Curry. To the middle. A baseline J. Rebound San Antonio.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Back to Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Castle misses. Warriors trail by 4. Porzingis with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Back to Fox. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 4. Curry gets it to go inside.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Inside. Here's Cornette. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Cornette's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Curry on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Oh, good with the triple. Bryant looking around to the paint. Butler with the steal. Here's Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the lane. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't cool him off.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Curry. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Back to Curry. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 4. Inside. Butler with the steal. Pass to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Draymond Green will pick his spots on the interior. He can read a defense and he understands when to attack.
So both teams changing it up here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Doesn't go for him. Down low. Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is an example of Al Horford's such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Curry. He's got 9. Rebounded by Castle. For the finish. Wembanyama using those long strides in transition.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Timeout.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Harper. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Harper. He has 6. And here's Vassell from the arc. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
44.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Warriors trail. Pass to Bessie. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Harper. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Jimmy Butler.
Wasted no time on that one. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steal.
Here's Butler following the bucket by the Spurs. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 4. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's good from long range.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside, Horford. To the middle. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Outside, Harper. Deep. Knocks down the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
When you watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. The shot is good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Wembanyama left side, showing the moves down low.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs leading by 3. Now Castle. A three-pointer. Good.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry. And the shot goes in.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Butler. Now Porzingis. And there's the dunk.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Green rips down the board. And here is Moody. A miss that time. That would have put him up. It's stolen by Curry. Now Butler. Here's Curry. Now Green from outside. Wembanyama reels it in. Shoots the 3. He drills the 3.
Talk about coming up big. Awesome to see Harper step up and deliver.
Now Porzingis. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry, automatic from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the defender.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Up top, Wembanyama. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Timeout called the Warriors. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Castle fires. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was up for grabs, right?
I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Out there in the city eating Western takeaways, and he packed up his guitar and tried to find a place to play, but they against his head and made sure he was, and his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on, right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay, but they never made it back to bed. Some may